This video will show you how to search for information within DDM. So at the top of the DDM user interface we have a search bar here where we can enter our search terms. So if I type in conveyor, then we will get our search results returned. Now when we're searching for information we need to make a selection on what it is that we're searching for. So above this search bar we've got search for everything, and this is linked to the search type panel that we have down the left hand side here. Search everything searches for parts, assemblies, drawings, documents and all different folder types within the system. And if I wanted to specifically search for projects, then I could select here and run a search on projects. So here if I typed in IKEA for example, then it shows me projects that I have configured for this customer. If I go back to search everything and rerun my conveyor search, you'll see that this also includes some project folders within it. If I'm specifically looking for parts, assemblies, drawings and documents, then I can switch to search all items, and this shows me specifically parts, assemblies, drawings and documents. So if I select all items and rerun my search, then I have 32 results returned, but it doesn't show any of the folders that we saw previously. There are some search filters in the top panel here, so if I'm only interested in the latest issues, then I can filter the search results to only show the latest issues. So for example, this component has 2 issues, and if I filter this to latest issues only, then you'll see the old issue has been removed and my results are just down to 29. I can combine my search terms here, so if I'm only interested in released information, then I can start to type the word released and you'll see my results are filtered. And I can also include part numbers or document numbers. So if I put in the search term ZH, I'm just now down to 3 search results. So the free search is the default method of searching in the DDM database, but there are other search methods that may be useful to you, and we can switch the search method using this toggle button in the top right hand corner. So currently we're on a free search. If I press this, it takes me to what we call a simple search. Pressing again takes me to advanced search, and pressing once more takes me back to free search. Now just be aware that if you're searching everything, the only search option in this mode of searching is the free search. So let's have a look at what the other search methods give us. So we'll go to simple search, and in this window if I start to put in the same search criteria, then if I just put the term conveyor in, then I don't get any results returned, because we're now using more traditional database form-based searching, and I now have to use a wildcard character to find anything that includes conveyor as part of the description. So if I put an asterisk either side of conveyor, I should get search results returned. And if I want to filter by the part number, again I use the asterisk, and if I just want released items, then I can select released here. The final method of searching is the advanced search, which includes all of the options we have in simple search but gives us some other options as well. So for example I could say not at this state, and I'll come back and look at how we can use the advanced search a little bit later. One other aspect of the advanced search is that we can search by dates on who created information. So if I'm interested in information that I've created between the dates of 1st of July 2018 to the end of the year, then you'll see I have 53 results returned. So if we look at other methods of searching for information, I'm going to reset this and go back to a free search. We also have the category browser, which allows us to categorize items that we put into the database so that we can easily find them again to reuse them in new designs. And so if I have a look under my parts category, under miscellaneous at conveyor rollers, then these are all the conveyor rollers that I have adopted or have previously used in other designs. So a quick and easy way of finding information in the database. We also, for each user, we have my recent items, so we can quickly see things that we've recently worked on. So even without searching in the database, I might quickly be able to find something that I've recently worked on and load it. So I'm going to come back to the advanced search to see some other methods of searching using advanced search. So I'm going to advanced search. I'm still selected on search all items, and in this case I'm going to search based on a project and based on a specific project to look at the contents of this project folder. So here I see the contents of this project folder, and I can filter that further by category. So again, if I look in my conveyor roller category, just to find conveyor rollers used within this project, I can run a search based on this. If I clear this, I can also search by project divider. So if I'm only interested in models and drawings, depending on how your dividers are configured, then I now only see the models and drawings related to this project. If I'm interested in project controls, for example a project specification, then I can search and find the project specification this way. So let me reset that. I'll come back to free search and we'll search for the same project by searching specifically on projects. So if I look for the same project, then I can search in a more conventional way by drilling into this project folder and finding information relating to models and drawings. So if I look at the main assembly, here's the main assembly that I can see. One final thing that I want to take a look at is I'm going to go back to search for everything, and I'm going to search for a specific item in the database. And this is a component that has a related drawing. Just to understand how we understand these relationships, here I can see that this component is linked to this drawing, and if I've found the component, I can find a related drawing to it. If I want to view this drawing, I can right click and say preview so that I can view the drawing. And if I want to view the model, I can right click and preview the model as well. And this will use a viewer to open and view the 3D model. The viewer is configured in DDM client configuration. So if we have a look in here under viewers, we can see that for SolidWorks it's set up to use eDrawings, and there are appropriate viewers for each of the supported CAD applications. So this video is just intended to give an introduction into how we can search for information within DDM.